afternoon. Yeah. Please, morning. You may all have your seat, I beg. Okay.
You're welcome, sir. We would like to formally kick off the launch of the corporate and regulatory strategy by welcoming the representatives of the change agents, our esteemed colleagues and those that are present here and online, and also all heads of departments, regional and field office colleagues, and the entire management team led by our own engineer, Benga Komolafe, FNSE, without whose support the launch we are having today would not have been possible. They have supported us in every way they can ever imagine. And also the standing committee that were drawn from different departments within the organization. Thank you all for your inputs. We are hoping that at the end of this program, that all of us will be inspired to see the rebirth of a new NUPRC and that we can move forward and actually gain a lot. Thank you all, you are welcome. At this point, I'd like to hand over to my colleague, Tony Ukpo, who will take the safety brief and also the entire part of this event. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Mrs. Shonola. You're all welcome to this event. I would like to, before we start the safety brief, very respectfully recognize the presence of board members, UPRC, Dr. Kelechi Ufuegbu in no particular order, Executive Commissioner, Economic Regulations and Strategic Planning. I would also like to recognize Ms. Rose Undong, Executive Commissioner, Acreage Management. I would also like to recognize Dr. Nuhu Habib, Executive Commissioner, Development and Production. Our able captain, Captain John Tonla. I'd like to recognize you, Executive Commissioner, HSC, host and host communities. Then our very special Madam, Mrs. Olayemi Ayanichi, the Commission Secretary and Legal Advisor. Our EC, I noticed that something has just happened before he walked into the room. So the EC is very active. I'd like to recognize Mr. Mohamed Lamido, Executive Commissioner, Finance and Accounts. And then I would also like to recognize senior management team of the NUPRC who are here present, who have come in from far and near to be part of this event. You're very welcome. My dear colleagues who have joined us virtually, I would say welcome and thank you for participating in this event. My name is Tony Akuma Okpo. I'll be your host in collaboration with Dr. Mrs. Shonola and Murtala Wali. Without wasting your time, we're on the third floor of the NUPRC head office building. From information available to me, we do not have any planned safety drills today. But in the event that you hear an alarm, a repeated alarm, know that it is real. We have two exits in this conference room, one behind my back and one at the rear. We expect that if you hear a repeated alarm, you're expected to file out gently. No panic, please. File out gently from the two exits. As usual, during emergencies, we're encouraged not to use the elevators. So please use the staircase. And then the seats you're seated on, they have rollers. There could also be a very comfortable way to relax and also a hazard. So please, if you have to stand up, kindly guide your seats so that you do not slip and fall. The bathrooms are also at the foyer right here. If you will need to use the bathroom, they are clearly marked ladies and gents. And then I would say thank you and we will proceed from here. So thank you very much. In a very special way also, we are here today at the instance of one man who steers this whole organization in collaboration with the board. Today for me is a game-changing day for the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission. It is a day when we chart our course 10 years ahead of us, a decade ahead of us. which is what most committed and dedicated companies and organizations today do. It is the day when we launch the NUPRC strategic plan, 10-year strategic plan. So without taking your time, let me very respectfully call on the captain of this ship, in no other person than Engineer Benga Kumolafe, to please give us his opening remarks. CC, sir, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much.
It's on.
Okay. You've done no, it's better. It's okay. Okay. Thank you very much, dear colleagues, our consultant, ladies and gentlemen. Before my opening address proper, let me make a few remarks. And that is to the effect that this exercise that we are conducting today is very, very dear to us as an organization, as a brand new regulatory commission. Remember that this exercise started with a retreat, which some of us here and the top management members participated, including board members. So that tells us the importance of the exercise. Besides that, having a strategic plan for an organization is very key, because it is part and parcel of organizational building. As a matter of fact, without a strategic plan, it's like running into no direction at all. Aside, we might even be running on a wrong road. So, having attained this, we should all be happy, be committed to it, and all of us should be prepared to be ambassador of implementation of this strategic plan. So, on this note, I really want to congratulate each and every one of us that in the last, there are about 18 months that we've kickstarted this organization as a brand new organization in the eyes of the law, that we've all put all the best of effort to have gone this far. So now, today, we are unveiling that is a document that captures our strategic plan as an organization. So, ladies and gentlemen, I will now go ahead to present my address at this event. Thank you very much. My highly esteemed colleagues, it is with great pleasure and excitement that I stand before you today as we unveil the strategic plan for the NUPRC. This moment marks a significant milestone in our journey as we set forth a roadmap to guide our actions and propel us towards a future of growth and success. Over the past months, our dedicated team, having interviewed senior management team and surveyed best practices across similar climes, have worked tirelessly to develop a comprehensive strategy that reflects our collective vision for the next decade. This document outlines the steps we would like to take to position the NUPRC as a leading regulatory body, fostering a thriving upstream sector that drives economic growth and ensures the sustainable development of Nigeria's natural resources. The strategy document encompasses key aspects that will drive our success. We have identified several core focus areas that will enable us to optimize value creation, diversify revenue resources, enhance stakeholder relationships, ensure regulatory compliance, attract investors, enhance transparency, improve operational efficiency, enhance resource management, foster enhance internal collaboration, improve our organizational culture, strengthen our workforce, and optimize the use of technology. These aspects serve as the pillars on which our strategy is built, guiding our actions and initiatives moving forward. The development of this strategy consisted of 3 phases and was guided by 4 key considerations. The PIA and global best practice, value creation, effective operating model, and people. Phase 1 involved conducting an internal and external assessment of the Commission to determine its standing compared to other global regulators and industry trends. This included political, economic, social, technological, legal, and environmental analysis of the oil and gas environment, benchmarking the Commission's activities and performance against other notable oil regulators, and conducting interviews and surveys with NUPRC management and staff. In phase 2, a 3-day strategy retreat was held, bringing together local and international regulatory strategy experts, NUPRC executives, and top-level management. During this retreat, the Commission's vision, mission, and core values were developed, along with strategic objectives and initiatives. In phase 3, the initiatives were further reviewed and validated by the departments to ensure completeness before being approved by the board. The NUPRC corporate and regulatory strategy was subsequently approved by the board for implementation across the organization. Allow me to take a moment to acknowledge the progress we have already made in line with our strategy. We have embarked on significant actions that demonstrate our commitment to excellence. For instance, we have redesigned our organizational structure to ensure effective alignment and streamlined operations. We have also implemented a new employee corporate policy replacing the CPPG to provide clear guidelines and standards for our workforce. Our updated work processes are now well documented, with areas needing interdepartmental collaborations identified. Furthermore, we have undergone a comprehensive rebranding, including a redesign of our brand and logo to reflect our renewed vision and commitment. Additionally, we have embraced a new way of working that promotes innovation, collaboration, and efficiency throughout our organization. Dear colleagues, at the heart of our strategy lies a set of core values that will serve as our guiding principles. These values are professionalism, responsiveness, ownership, and integrity. Allow me to emphasize the significance of each value and how it will shape our organization's culture and operations. Professionalism. As a staff of the NUPRC, we are entrusted with the responsibility of regulating the upstream sector with the utmost professionalism. We will uphold the highest standards of expertise, competence, and ethical conduct. By embodying professionalism, we inspire confidence in our stakeholders, promote best practices, and contribute to the overall growth and stability of the industry. Responsiveness. In a rapidly evolving sector, the ability to adapt and respond swiftly to change is crucial. Our strategic plan places a strong emphasis on responsiveness. We will actively engage with our stakeholders, including industry players, government agencies, and the public to understand the needs, concerns, and aspirations. By being responsive, we can address challenges promptly, anticipate emerging trends, and proactively shape policies that promote the sector's sustainable development. Ownership. Ownership is a fundamental value that empowers us to take responsibility for our actions and decisions. Each of us, regardless of our roles, we take ownership of our work, projects, and the overall success of the Commission. We will foster a culture of accountability where initiative, innovation, and a sense of pride are encouraged with a good reward system. By embracing ownership, we can drive positive change, promote efficiency, and deliver our mandates with excellence. Integrity. Integrity is the bedrock of our organization. It encompasses honesty, transparency, and ethical behavior. As we move forward, we commit to upholding the highest standards of integrity in all our dealings. We will conduct ourselves with fairness, impartiality, and a strong sense of ethics. By demonstrating unwavering integrity, we build trust among stakeholders, strengthen our credibility, and foster a culture of trust and collaboration. Dear colleagues, the unveiling of this strategy plan represents a significant milestone in our journey towards excellence. It outlines our goals, strategies, and actions that will shape our future. But it is not just a document. It is a call to action. an invitation for every one of us to contribute to the realization of our vision and the accomplishment of our mission, which is to promote sustainable value creation from Nigeria upstream petroleum resources for our shared prosperity. Dear colleagues, together, let us unite our efforts, leveraging our expertise, skills, and unwavering dedication to propel the NUPRC to new heights. Our vision of becoming Africa's leading regulator is within reach, and it is through our collective commitment to our core values that we will achieve this distinction. Therefore, we should seize this opportunity to make a lasting impact, to shape an upstream sector that reflects our values, Nigeria as a globally competitive player. Together, we can achieve remarkable milestones, realizing the full potentials of our resources and driving sustainable development for the benefit of our nation and its people. The strategic plan we present here today is not merely a set of goals and targets. It is a testament to our collective dedication to the development of the Nigeria upstream petroleum sector. It is an invitation for each one of us to embrace our roles as a catalyst for progress aspect of this document that ensures its relevance and adaptability. This strategy plan we are introducing here today is not cast in iron, but rather a living dynamic blueprint that will be reviewed and updated periodically. Recognizing the ever-changing landscape of our industry and the need to stay ahead of emerging trends, we understand that our success lies in our ability to remain agile, responsive, and proactive in the face of evolving challenges and opportunities. To that end, we are committed to conducting review of our strategy plan every 2 years. This review process will provide us with an opportunity to evaluate our progress, reassess our goals, and ensure that our strategies align with the shifting needs of our industry and the aspirations of our stakeholders. Dear colleagues, I have unwavering faith in our collective abilities and commitment to professionalism, responsiveness, ownership, and integrity. Let this strategic plan be the compass that guides us towards a future of success, impact, and prosperity. Allow me to use this opportunity to introduce a group of our colleagues who will help track and manage the effect of the expected changes that will emanate from this repositioning. They were nominated by you from across the departments of the Commission. Our change champions, they have the full support of the executive management. It is our hope that while the process takes shape in about a year or two, they will help ensure that mostly positive impacts are experienced by all. Thank you for your unwavering dedication, and for joining me on this transformative journey. Together, let us elevate the Nigeria Upstream Regulatory Commission to new heights, and in doing so, shape a brighter future for our beloved nation. I thank you all for listening. Thank you. Long live NUPRC, long live Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, CCE, for that very wonderfully crafted speech. My take home from this speech is the call for teamwork, a call for collaboration, and a reminder that we can only achieve all that we have set to achieve within the strategic plan for 10 years only if we leverage on the core values of openness, transparency, integrity, professionalism, and that has not been re-echoed enough. So it's a call for all of us to live exactly the ways that we would be able to achieve the set goals and objectives of the Commission. If you make that personal commitment to be professional, then we will be able to deliver our tasks and deliverables professionally. We cannot overemphasize the importance of integrity. As regulators, that is very critical. We have to take ownership of what we do. We have to be responsive to feedback from our clients. All these will make this strategic plan successfully. So may we please give the CC a round of applause again. Thank you. Before we call on PwC to give us their presentation, Akola Wale and Mr. Chuma Amazigo, I would like to call on Dr. Kelechi to please give us some remarks, to tell us a little bit again from his own professional angle what all this gathering here today is for. Dr. Kel, please.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's actually not in line with protocol to speak after my chief executive, but with your kind permission, sir, please. But let me especially welcome our Commission Chief Executive, Engineer Gbenga Komolafe, FNSE, who had to cut short his journey on an official assignment to be with us at this epoch-making event of the NUPRC Corporate and Regulatory Strategy launch. First and foremost, I'd like to appreciate him for his visionary leadership that has steered NUPRC towards greater heights. I express my deepest gratitude to you, sir, for your continued guidance and support. So thank you so much, sir. To the esteemed executive commissioners and top management, your invaluable expertise, insights, and experience form the bedrock of the Commission's success and serve as a beacon of inspiration for the entire organization. And to the entire staff of the NUPRC joining us both physically and virtually, each one of you play a pivotal role in our collective journey towards achieving our mandates. Your dedication and hard work contribute significantly to the success of our organization. I therefore extend my heartfelt appreciation to the entire organization. This event marks a significant milestone in the Commission as we officially launch the corporate and regulatory strategy, which will serve as the roadmap to delivering the tenets of the PIA as the upstream petroleum regulator. The corporate and regulatory strategy was co-created by PwC and the Commission under the umbrella of PIA Implementation Steering Committee project to ensure seamless kickoff of the NUPRC. And as we gather here today, it's important to reflect on the journey that has brought us to this significant moment and the necessity to shape our approach in tandem with the dynamics of the petroleum industry and the evolving regulatory landscape. Our strategic thrust is rooted in deep commitment to fostering a vibrant and sustainable organization known for our regulatory stewardship, operational excellence, optimized human capital, and transparency. Therefore, our regulatory approach must take a new turn. We must become deliberate in how we engage the industry. The educate, empower, enforce engagement model as espoused in the regulatory strategy is a powerful tool for predictability, business enablement, and compliance enforcement, which consequently will promote investor confidence and ultimately culminate to an upstream petroleum sector that unarguably contributes significantly to Nigeria's economic growth, job creation, and overall national development. At this point, I would like to emphasize the critical need for complete immersion of the Commission's corporate and regulatory strategy from top to bottom as we embark on this important journey. We must understand that this requires fostering a culture of continuous learning and improvement. We must stay abreast of industry practices, emerging trends, and regulatory developments both at the national and international level. The success of this process relies on our collective and unwavering commitment. The Economic Regulation and Strategic Planning Department has a vital role to play in the effective implementation of the strategy as stewards of the process. Our role spans from conducting cascade